And then, of course, from making the food in the kitchen to planting it in the garden, as an individual, being able to give back and support your community is one of probably the most fulfilling and also necessary experiences.
Yeah, I think the last couple of years has certainly reinforced that. But when a large brand uses their power to give back in a significant way, that's when we are getting it right. That's when real change and growth can happen to the entire nation, in fact. Just last week, we were there to witness Hyundai giving back to the community in the most abundant way. What a message to send. And this is bound to fill a lot of tummies and grow some smiles for a long, long time. Take a look.
Nampo Harvest Day is one of the largest agricultural exhibitions in the Southern Hemisphere, and it takes place annually just outside the town of Bothaville here in the Free State, where I am today. And Hyundai, who are attending the expo, have made a commitment to give back to the local community and something special. Let's just say they are giving the gift that literally keeps on giving. Rachel, it was so special to see the handover, knowing the difference that it's going to make. Why has Hyundai decided to partner up with Real Gardens, and what all has been donated today?
We are so excited to be partnering with an organization like Real Gardening, and they've developed these incredible kits that have got a lot of scientifically proven techniques worked into them to really cultivate and grow these nutritious veggie gardens in the best possible conditions specific to the terrain of that region. It's just so clever and so user-friendly as well. And what's more is they also provide these monthly training sessions which are going to be run through the schools in order to ensure that it's sustainable. So we're very excited to be donating to 5 schools in the Bothaville area, as well as 1,000 local households to feed families of 4 for 1 year.
How has Hyundai chosen to specifically donate to this particular school and community?
There is an agricultural expo Nampo happening just down the road, and Hyundai is one of many exhibitors there. And just coming into the community of Bothaville, we just noticed that there was a great need. We felt that it was the time to just come and give back to the community, leave it in a better space than when we entered it in. And we're so excited to be partnering with Real Gardenings and Rise Against Hunger in order to do this.
So this box will sustainably feed 4 people in a household every day for a year. Inside we have 12 envelopes that reference each month. So each month a new envelope will be planted, and it will reuse the land. So the family will only need 16 square meters of land in order to plant this. It's already packaged according to region and season. So all of the thinking work has been taken out, making gardening fun, easy and simple.
What has been done by Hyundai is actually one of the first that we've ever worked with. So the initiative they started now is actually really amazing.
You know that old saying, give a man a fish and he will eat for a day, but teach a man how to fish and he will eat for a lifetime. Well, that sentiment is being brought to life right here. Now, this entire community has a garden that's self-sustaining and a source of food security, plus the tools and the resources to ensure the whole community is a part of the learning, the management, and of course, the delicious offerings.
So we encourage that households download the app, which will guide them through their gardening journey on a day-to-day basis, telling them what to do based on what they've planted and when it needs to be done. We also encourage the WhatsApp groups through the community projects that we run, where the households who receive this garden can all interact with one another. They have access to Real Gardening and our training resources, as well as assistance from our implementing partners on the ground who come in and assess the gardens as they grow.
It is going to help a lot of children and a lot of families in order for them to understand how to grow, how to give food for their own houses, own families, and to make sure that every child is growing to learn on how to grow their own food and how to grow their own things in their own personal gardens. If children are able to provide for themselves, grow food for themselves, it might minimize a little bit of poverty.
We're really hoping to provide a space for kids to come and get the nutrition they need in order to be able to be at their best, to learn in an environment where their minds are agile.
Thanks to Hyundai and Real Gardening, these small boxes will make a big impact, allowing communities to flourish and become self-sustaining ecosystems that will assist in creating food security at a household level in every household. Now that is something to smile about.
Oh man, it's the little faces for me. I love this. I love it when big business steps up on this scale. But it's also worth noting how much of a difference it's going to make just to one individual child's life. Just the message that they are sending, reinforcing the idea that every child matters. Absolutely lovely.
Brands with a purpose. We have more soul-filling recipes coming your way. It is still a culinary hotline bling.
Ting,
After
ting, ting.
this, ting, ting, ting. After this, we'll see you after this.